It's Jake Dragon 7, and welcome to today's episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the previous episode, we got all our stuff back from Eldin, and got the Fire Dragons part of the Song of the Hero. Today, of course, we're just going to be continuing along, with this quest. We have one more dragon to search out, and it's actually the only one we'd met before meeting Levias, so... yes, there is an unusual phenomenon going on, but we can still pop behind the temple and see if we can figure anything out, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, how do I get to Faron? Alright, over here. Currently, the route is closed. And yeah, I think this is kind of the reason you'd want to head here last, in all honesty. There's also the reason I thought that I was going to end up getting stuck doing this during Nehru, because oh man, this section. Let me see. Alright, so you know how I said we fight the Imprisoned 3 times? Well, if memory serves, this is actually when we do it. I'm not exactly sure why it didn't show up. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure if the game forces you to do the Faron section last, or no. I know people usually do Faron last, although I always thought that, and this is what I always do as well, that the reason you tackle Faron last is just so to space out the Imprisoned fights, because it just feels way less tedious. Anyway, here we are, Imprisoned number 3. And, well... yeah, this can be admittedly a little bit difficult. This is by far the hardest Imprisoned fight. I mean, I guess it's a bit early to be getting into the fight itself, but... I mean, it's the Imprisoned. You know, I think we all just want to get this over with as quickly as humanly possible. Fine, I'll just let him appear and be all menacing and whatever the hell it wants to do. Wow, back again. Although this time he means business. He also seems to have a tail this time. Yay. I swear, the goal with Nintendo that Nintendo had when making the Imprisoned fights was just to make the most annoying boss ever consistently. And well, hot damn, they pulled it off, because this thing's fucking annoying. And it only gets more annoying as the game progresses. Of course, as you can see, yeah, the tail can certainly get in your way a bit in this fight. Fuck, I got like nothing off of that. And now I can't even get to it. I believe it is also moving faster this time around. Luckily, I have my potions with me. Actually, come to think of it, yeah, I don't have to worry about my shield anymore. I just have to be careful to, again, not keep accidentally spin attacking, because that's a problem I've been having throughout, like, all of these fights. I'm having trouble keeping up with this thing is the problem. And see, like, what happens there. Like, fuck, now I'm out of energy. I'm not gonna waste a Grucinator on it now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is just annoying. It's just... okay. Yes, as you can see, the arms block the path, and the tail also blocked you off a little bit. So, that's really what I mean. Like, the fights almost just feel to get more annoying than they do more difficult, which is, it just really feels bad to me, you know? I mean, it's not a good design, but it's not the worst design, I guess-ish? It's just that it's used way too many times. Okay, now the main draw of this fight, however, isn't the fact that it has a tail, and I guess maybe a bit more health and speed than it did last time around. Yeah, it can fly. And it's heading straight for us. Luckily, we have Groose. Yeah, we have to use Groose to fuck him up. So, that's fun. And I will admit, actually, compared to the other Imprisoned fights, there's one thing that happens in this fight that, oh man, okay, I will admit, out of all the Imprisoned fights, while it is very annoying, this one is honestly the best, because there's one thing that's about to happen in this fight that's so original and legitimately fun that it makes you wonder how it even ended up in an Imprisoned fight. Because they suck. Real bad. Alright though. So yes, he's back on his flight path. But Groose can't get to his bomb supply. So, how are we going to take down the Imprisoned now? Well, hold up. I'll wait a minute. You may already be able to figure out what happens, or perhaps you already know from just knowing the game. But, well, the sealed grounds just became Soviet Russia. 'Cause, in Soviet Russia, you get thrown by... okay, it's not gonna work, but fuck it, I try to make a Soviet Russia joke. Now, I'm probably gonna fuck this up, like, really bad. So, excuse-moi for that. I'm worried that I'm gonna go over it. Oh, here we go. Yep! We used the Grenadier to launch ourselves onto the Imprisoned's head, and oh my god. Vertical slash down, vertical slash down. Link just literally isn't slashing down right now. Why isn't he slashing down? There we go. Holy shit, that was hard. But yes, I will admit, that is really clever and really cool. The only thing in all three of these fights that is legitimately really clever. I mean, again, I do think the Crusader is a cool concept, a cool way to fight a boss, especially in a Zelda game, usually when you see something like that. But the Imprisoned itself doesn't really make up for it. Now, becoming the bomb, that's a whole new level of hot damn. I will give this fight more praise than the other ones, with one exception, and that's the fact that we literally just fought the Imprisoned probably less than 10 episodes ago. In total, only about 2 or 3 hours of gameplay ago? Yeah, I mean, not that long ago. If you look at the episode count, I'm assuming the Imprisoned would have been in the thumbnail for that video, so it shouldn't be too hard to... it shouldn't be too hard to find it. And I'm pretty sure it was like episode 49 where we fought the Imprisoned last. And of course, the symbols do continue to get ever more elaborate. Not like it's actually hard to do this, but still. Yeah, it's just like... I said it before. This game does have a lot of very weird design choices. And this is undoubtedly the weirdest. It's hard to justify this being a thing and making sense. But again, at least they did something interesting with it this time. Something really interesting. Okay, though. So, with the Imprisoned down, let us try to head back to Faron. course, what's going on there now does seem to be quite strange, but hopefully at the moment we are able to travel in there. Alright, well, Grease yet again making himself pretty helpful in the story. Yeah, it's, you know, talk some good stuff, I guess. So, yes, you know, Faron Woods, flooded, we're looking for the water dragon. You can probably figure out, you know, it's her fault, again. Because the dragons are idiots. In all fairness, it's hard to say that what happened to the Thunder Dragon was necessarily his fault, but excuse me, I have not been feeling too great the past couple of days. I think it's hard to say what happened with the Thunder Dragon was entirely his fault. But like the Fire Dragon, just like an explosion of my power caused an eruption, and then you had to go grab all your stuff again. Oops, sorry about that. And the fucking Water Dragon is just flooding her own woods. Like, excuse me? This is what seems like. Okay, I don't specifically remember why this happened. I remember for the Fire Dragon it was bullshit, and I can tell this is going to be bullshit because I hate the Water Dragon. Yes, the fact that I hate someone automatically means that their reasoning for doing something is bullshit. But no, besides the point though, like, come on. Remember the other things that the Water Dragon made us do? It's clearly not going to end in good things for us. Now, I do remember the gameplay of this area, I just don't remember the reasoning for this being a thing. Okay, yeah, so it's like, we're gonna get rid of the monsters by floating in the water, and then, well, if you guys remember how the ancient cistern went, some monsters know how to swim. Whew. Alright, though, so we will be heading back through the tree to find the water dragon. And, yeah. You know, come to think of it, I'm actually starting to remember one of her reasoning, the one thing. And, oh man. Oh no. Again, this section of the game is just not my favorite. It's really not anyone's favorite, I'd imagine. I mean, it's in certain places slightly more gameplay sound than something like, say, the Triforce charts in Wind Waker, specifically the original Wind Waker, because the whole paying to get the charts translated was pretty stupid. But anyway, you know what, let's just get on with this. Well, let's just get to it, I guess. You obviously won't be finishing this episode, but I will get this started, since we're not too far in here. No, talk to the guy, for fuck's sake. This part of the game can sadly take a bit of time. Alright, that's a big group of them right there, luckily. One of many, admittedly, fairly large groups, so... yeah, I mean... there's not really much you can do other than keep at it. Because, you know, that's fun and all. This area is just really annoying. I think this is honestly... I mean, the Elden area is not very fun to play through either, but this area is still really just... this area is so tedious to play through. I mean... I don't know how obvious it is here, but yeah, like... this is not a very fun mechanic. It just gets so tiring so fast. Alright, well, gotta find a couple more groups of them before I end off here. Seems like we got quite a few here, and oh yeah, so they're in a ring in this part. Okay, yeah, I mean, also because swimming is not the worst, but it's also, like, not super fast in this game. This area can also just be kind of boring at times. Well, okay then. Of course, only so much time you have in between them. Oh, that just may have fucked up a little bit. Or not. Okay, nice. Because this has to be a case of, like, when you end up collecting a bunch of them, and then, like, the last one just ends up being really difficult to collect because you can't find anything. I think that might be one that's on its own. Yep, okay. Very nice, very nice. Let's stay over here for now. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Get right back to where we were then. See if anything's up here actually. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, what can we even talk about here? There's not much to talk about. I mean, this is pretty much like the same crap as the first time we met the water dragon. Just some dumb test, even though clearly we have the Master Sword, for fuck's sake. Why are you wasting my time with this? And why are you wasting the time of the lovely viewers at home? See, I think the main problem with Faron is that it ends up like... So with Elden, they put in a new mechanic that isn't really something that should even be in a Zelda game in the first place. In this area, they're just I don't know, they're just putting in mechanics that are really slow and boring. And also just making it feel like one of the main characters is totally a prick. Doesn't really can't be much more blunt than that. And yeah, with these land-based monsters out of the way, now we have water-based monsters to worry about. What fun. Nah, whatever, I don't need to talk to him. I mean, okay, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen then. Right, I totally didn't just mess that up. Now where's the Tattletune that just swam away? Wasn't he a red one? Where is this thing? The fuck? Probably down here? Isn't he red? I could have sworn he was red. Okay, that's definitely one, but wait. I just lost one. That's not good. Oh, there it is. There it is. It was green. Okay. Okie dokie then. Alright, I think we've done a good amount of stuff for this episode. So yeah, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Oh fuck, wait. Let me maybe get back to safety first. Oh fuck. If you managed to find some form of enjoyment out of today's episode, please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing to see the future episodes of the series. If you're, for whatever reason, curious about how this side quest pans out, oh man, it's gonna be what a wild ride. Ooh. But yeah, to see you all in the future, and I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.